Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I am one half of the dynamic duo. No, not Batman and Robin. Your boy. Talk to me, your boy. Podcast. I'm the host. Just this.
I'm Big Unc.
I'm your boy Said, aka Mr. Let's Talk.
And we're screaming out, let's talk.
What we talking about today?
We're talking about why is it so hard for people to let new people in? Get to know new people.
Mm.
Like, why is your first instinct when you see someone new to either fringe, frown, or wonder what the fuck they got going on? Instead of just saying, hi, how you doing?
Good point.
What you think, huh?
That's a good point. I mean, I look at it like I give everybody a chance.
Okay.
I do. I don't just. I don't just.
Single people out.
Yeah.
Okay.
I used to do that.
You used to.
Yeah.
What changed?
I got older.
There you go.
So in your older age, you feel like you need more people?
No.
No.
I mean, when I was younger, I guess I walked around with a chip on my shoulder.
Okay. Okay.
Like, just like you call when you be driving, they be like, "Why you mean mugging?"
Right.
Maybe maybe they not mean mugging you per se.
They just mad about whatever going on in their life.
Right.
Okay.
And you happen to look at them and you think they mean mugging.
It comes off that way.
Right.
Okay. Fair enough.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, perception is reality.
Perception is reality.
So you may see somebody and you perceive them to be mean money, right?
Right.
What if they just lost somebody?
True.
You see what I'm saying?
I'm not being compassionate to that.
Well, no, it's not that you're not
You
being
don't know.
compassionate. It's just that you just see somebody mugging,
right.
or what you perceive to
Right,
be
right,
mugging.
right. I don't know what's behind it.
Right.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So here it is. One person think that you being aggressive in a certain type of way,
Right.
but you yourself, you're mourning.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
And you might be deep in thought while you driving. Now you see the road, but you in your own
Yeah,
head.
in your own head.
You know what I'm saying?
That makes sense.
And just different shit like that. So perception is reality, but like Unc said, the older we get, mental maturity kicks in,
It calms
right?
down. You calm
And
down.
it calms down a lot, and
Okay.
you start being okay with making certain decisions. Well, once before you may be like, man, that's a punk move.
Right.
And the older we get, you be like, nah, that ain't a punk move. That's a man
That's
move.
man move.
You see
right,
what I'm
right,
saying?
Right.
So, in the same way we were just talking off camera, and I told you that I don't want to be confrontational no more. I
Right.
don't want to be this. I've been saying that about myself.
Right.
But it took for me to get a certain age to start realizing, like, what you doing all this for? It's for nothing.
Right.
Who am I trying to impress? Nobody. You see
I
what I'm
don't think I
saying?
do it to impress people. I just, like you said, people be going through their own shit.
Right.
And I be going through my own shit. And then when I see that mirror, it matches the look that,
Right.
that I might be inadvertently giving somebody already.
But
Then I jump into that.
when you get into a gangster mode,
Mm-hmm.
you are trying to impress somebody.
Yeah, you
Yourself.
Okay.
Because you're trying to tell your inner self, I ain't no punk. I ain't no punk. Ain't nobody gonna play me. Ain't nobody. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
But the older you
Appreciate
get, the more you realize, man, I ain't got to do that.
Right.
You see, I tell you all the time, I'm non-confrontational.
Yeah.
Once upon a time, anybody who knew me knew, said I didn't give a fuck. I don't confront anybody about
Right.
anything.
Right.
And like we said off camera, it still pops out every now and again,
Right.
but I'm able to contain it because it's like, for what?
That is
for
the baseline. For what?
For what? Right.
Right.
It serves no purpose to whoop somebody ass. Because now, literally, you hurt. Literally. Pain.
Pain.
Punching on people,
Punching on people.
hurt.
It does.
Getting punched back
It
hurts.
Yeah.
You can go to jail
You can go to
You
jail.
know,
or worse.
You're going to lose a lot.
You can lose your life.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's like when you start to think about it, ain't nobody impressed by that shit.
Right.
Not my wife, not my kids, not my homies, not ain't nobody impressed. Like
Right.
now, if we going out and somebody step to us, then we got to hand out. Okay, cool.
Right.
But we doing
Right.
that not to show off for each other, but fucking to protect ourselves.
Exactly.
True.
So you know what I'm saying. And then when you switch that over to relationships and letting people in, right?
Okay.
You have to start letting your guard down. Not you, but I'm saying
Right.
in general.
People, in
Yeah.
general.
Yeah.
You have to let your guard down a little bit because you don't know who's who,
True.
good and bad.
Good
You
and
don't
bad.
know who's who, but there's only one way to find out. Unfortunately,
It
is
is only
letting
one
your
way to
guard
find out.
down a little bit. Now, not totally, completely. Somebody say, "Hey, follow me down this alley," but no, okay, I can sit here and I can talk to you. Or if I walk past you and I step on your shoe or bump your shoulder by accident or something, right? Hey, my bad, bro. My bad, my fault. You see what I'm saying? And he be like, "Oh, it ain't nothing, bro."
I can
And
say
then you
I've
just made a
toned
new
down.
friend.
Yeah, I can say I've toned down in that sense.
Remember I was telling you about delivery dude who gave me the 4 cases of the chips.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what if I would have hopped out my truck that day with a mean mug on my face? He probably wouldn't even say, "Hey, bro," and it wasn't no gay shit or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? But he just seen a black dude. He like, "Hey, bro, you want these chips?" I bet.
Why not? Yeah.
And my thing is, I know the location where we was at.
Mm-hmm.
I know it was plenty of other folks who walked past him.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Gave him the wrong vibe.
Right.
He just chose you.
He chose me. I had that energy. I had the vibe, right place, right time type situation. You know what I'm saying? Once upon a time, though, I ain't gonna lie. I'm like, fuck no, bro. What's wrong with you? Who are you?
Hey, 'cause you think you're trying to poison me.
Yeah, or you want some fruity shit, or you know what I'm saying? But that was, I had to, my mental maturity ain't where it is now.
Right.
So where I understand he's a delivery guy. They can't take it back to the warehouse.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? They don't want to place the orders in certain cases. You know, Pony Man tell me about that all the time. Pat used to tell me about how things go when you're a delivery driver for stores. You know what I'm saying?
That's like beer and alcohol.
Right. My brother, my younger brother Brandon do the beer. Right.
Like if they order more than what the store can hold, they will give it away.
Yes.
Is that why Anheuser-Busch used to do that?
Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely. Because they can't take it back to the warehouse.
That makes sense.
Because there's no way for them to store it.
Right. And you, as the person doing delivery, is supposed to be keeping up with it on your little sheet and what they ordered versus what they got and all this other stuff.
Another thing, they really don't want you to take it home.
Right.
Yeah, no. Right.
Because then they, you'll get yourself in trouble because the mouth. Somebody like, oh, Tom, Dick, and Harry had this and he sold me a case for $5. But see, if you give it away free, what they gonna say? Oh, the dude on the truck gave me a whole case of. No, ain't nobody gonna say that.
Right. Because you just got something for free. And I think it's the same that applies to relationships and meeting women. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Now,
so
because you got to let people in, right? You can't be so guarded and jaded that any female you meet is automatically a gold digger. Or you thinking this, I'm saying.
Okay.
She automatically a gold digger. She automatically for the streets.
Misogynistic thoughts that people have.
Well, I got issues with that word right there because people misuse it, and misogyny literally means the hatred of women.
Right.
So not necessarily from that standpoint, but I guess the social media version of that word, absolutely. Right. Yes. Right. So we can't be like, oh, she for the streets. She a 304. Or whatever other terms people use.
The red pill. How about that?
That's okay. Let's say red pill. Okay, absolutely. That's more relatable too.
Because you're right.
People watching.
Misogynist does mean hate.
Right.
And I don't know too many men that hate.
Right. Some men have strong opinions. You know what I'm saying? Same way a lot of women have strong opinions of men.
Some people just don't like their opinion questioned or challenged.
And that's
where a lot of that comes from.
That's where a lot of that comes from. But see, the same way, and it's just a sidebar, same way you have misogyny, you have misandry. Right?
Never heard that before.
Yes. So a misandrist is the female version of a misogynist. It's a woman who hates men. The same way misogynist is a man who hates women. It's the exact same thing. It's called misandry or misandrist. IST on the end. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
So it's the same thing, but that's a whole nother conversation because now when folks are saying that, we when they say we female bashing or whatever, but just keeping it on the up and up. But when you let somebody in, right? You first meet somebody, and y'all in the talking phase, just talking. You know what I'm saying? Just getting to know each other. You can't be so guarded. You know, she be like,
not if you want a positive outcome.
Where you work at? A job. You know what I'm talking about? You don't want to tell her where you work at. Or where you stay at? Oh, in the house. What neighborhood? West Side. You know what I'm saying? Like just so vague about this shit.
Just like blank.
Yeah. And no nothing to it.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? That be the vibe that you hear people talking about. Man, we just didn't have a vibe. Well, one of them probably was so guarded, you know what I'm saying, that they didn't allow themselves to catch the vibe with somebody.
True.
And it go both ways.
It does.
A lot of men are like that too.
Nowadays.
Especially men.
Yeah.
Let's say that, especially men. Because they think from watching social media, from watching certain type of red pill stuff, the red pill community stuff, and not having a mental mind to process some of the stuff that they're telling you. Like somebody can watch Tate. Andrew Tate. They can watch Andrew Tate. And if you're not mentally up to par, you're gonna misunderstand everything he's talking about.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, let's say Kevin Samuel, because a lot of people hated Kevin Samuel, right? They hated him women hated him for his delivery, not for the things he said.
True.
for his delivery, the way
True.
he said it, right? So, and some men, because he got on the fellas too. So
They didn't see that though.
true. But I'm just saying for
For
yeah,
purposes.
for even purposes,
Even
for
purposes.
even just keeping
got-
it even
he
Steven.
gave them both the
He
same.
gave right. And if they didn't have a certain mental mindset, I'm talking about the person watching the videos, they would actually take all his information the wrong way.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? They'll run out here and would treat women like crap. Oh well, Kevin Samuel said, and it's like y'all don't understand what he was saying. Y'all missed his point.
Right.
Y'all don't have a mental maturity
I think
to
everybody missed
understand
those
what he
talking
was saying.
points.
A lot of folks
Because-
missed it.
It was like 20. I'm gonna say 20, roughly 20 different podcasts that spun up from that
Absolutely.
rhetoric,
Yes.
and they all missed the mark.
Yeah. Yes.
Like, I'm not saying a woman loses value, and some people say this is true or not true.
Mhm.
I don't believe women lose value with the people they sleep with.
No. Not at all.
I don't believe women have children devalues their worth.
Okay. Right.
I don't believe those.
Mhm.
But we have people who say, Kevin Samuel said those things, and like you said, it wasn't too much of what he said; it's how he said it.
It's how he said it. It's certain
And women,
deliveries.
a lot of women. I'm not gonna say women, just throw it out there like that. A lot of women feel like if a man degrades, disrespects, bash a woman,
Mhm.
that they're just wrong. Like, women come to the aid of the woman that's wrong, even if he's in the right for talking to her like that.
Right.
So
Yeah, they always gonna do that. That's just what women do. The sisterhood, the sister code, girl code, whatever they call it. It is what it, but once again, we don't want to lean over.
Well, I mean,
into
I'm
getting
just
on
saying, I'm
women.
just saying that because I know when I watch the Red Pop Balloon,
Mhm.
if a dude say, like, let's say she popped the balloon on me,
Mhm.
and then they ask her, "Why you popping?" She says, "Blah blah blah blah," and then I say, "Oh well, she's not my type anyway."
Mhm.
The next girl gonna pop her balloon because she felt like I didn't need to say that. It was okay for her to say that to me,
Right.
but it's not okay for me to say anything back.
Right. Well, and you see that, and I would say that second woman who goes along with the first woman isn't allowing the man in.
True.
You see what I'm saying?
True.
She and you have a lot of women that do that. Well, a lot of people do that too, though.
People.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's some dudes who won't holler at a girl just because nobody else in the group tried to holler at that girl.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But then you got some people who don't give a fuck and be like, bruh, I found her to be attractive. I don't care what y'all think.
That's it.
And most men have that behavior right there. That's most men.
Yeah.
So a term called FOMO, right? FOMO, fear of missing out. Fear of missing out.
Okay.
A lot of people will adopt that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You see somebody over there in the corner doing something, and then you see another person go over there, and then another person go over
You
there.
gotta go over there
After a while, you like, what going on over there?
because you don't want to miss out.
I ain't trying to miss out. There might be a special or deal or sale going on over there. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Somebody tell us about a club or a party
Yeah.
or a rap video shoot.
Yeah.
But for real, well, shit, bro, let's go, man. Come on, let's go. You know, you like, well, I don't, man, come on, bro, man. Everybody gonna be there. I bet. You see, because you don't want to miss out.
That's
so
a persuasion tactic.
that's exactly. But it's those mind games, and we play it on ourselves. Even though,
We
like,
do.
you might tell me, and even though I know I don't want to go, I know I don't fucking want to go. But then FOMO start creeping in my head.
Right.
Damn, man. Last time they went, they told me they had a ball, and I missed it, man. Man, I'm going this time.
Right.
I ain't finna miss out no
right,
more.
Right. Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So it'd be the same concept when you talk about dating.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? The ugly drug dealer.
It's all the women.
It's all the women.
Always true.
No, not always. But I'm saying
He get,
it's the fear. These women are fearing missing out on this drug dealer
right.
because he got money,
Right,
right?
right.
And we just saying certain ones, right? Also, it might be
all drug dealers aren't ugly. All
right.
nobody's
No,
ugly.
but I'm talking about the ugly drug dealer,
Right.
the
Right.
one who is
he gets
ugly.
women because he throws money around.
Right. Okay.
Right.
Now, or let's say this, right? The dude with the big, right? He smashed one woman. They ain't together. He just smashing her. She gonna tell her girlfriend or homegirl or
They're
whoever.
gonna tell them. Yeah.
Now all of them feel like shit. I don't want to miss out on it.
Right.
If he for the streets, because you got some men who for the streets too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So the women gonna feel like, well, hell, y'all not together, so I can go ahead and get them too.
Right.
See what I'm saying? So
fear of
they don't
letting
want to
people
miss
in.
out.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Even though he for the streets, even though they
They
know
gotta get
he
their
ain't no
story.
good.
They gotta get their story.
They got to get there. So
They gotta get their experience.
a lot of people just they ain't trying to miss out on nothing. They like, man,
A lot of
especially if you can get it.
Right.
And this is both sides, men and women.
Right.
But taking it back to the initial topic, you know what I'm saying? All those examples that I just ran off or ranted about, I guess you would say, you got to let people in order to do those things.
Yes.
FOMO, you got to let people in
Gotta
to
let
experience
people in.
FOMO.
Yeah.
You got to let them in, and mistakes are gonna happen. It's called life. Like you hear
life.
so many people talking about my person. I want to find my person.
Mm-hmm.
And I told you I don't like that term. It's a lot of shit I don't be liking, y'all. My person. You don't fucking know who your person is. You see what I'm saying? You don't know who your person is.
You have an idea
Right.
of who you want that person to be.
Right.
But,
Right. But
But
you
the
don't
person that show up to really be your person might not fit none of the criteria.
exactly.
Yeah.
You probably been knowing your person and
Yeah.
curbed them. Both ways, men and women.
Yeah. Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? My cousin, the one who just came to town, you know what I'm saying, on a quick visit real quick, ended up marrying somebody who went to kindergarten, first, second, third grade with him.
Mm.
You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And then when they
Went
separate
separate
ways,
ways
and then
and-
they came back and like, see, so a lot of times you just don't know. But once again, because of social media telling you, oh man, fellas, focus on yourself, and then get a woman who down for you, or ladies, get the man the high value man. See, all that shit be fake. It's good information if you mentally can mature and process what's being said to you, right?
Yeah.
They're not telling you to literally go out and try to find the man who make $100,000 because Tyrone,
But that's literally what they did.
some of them took it literal.
Someone
You see what I'm
said,
saying?
If he don't make 350,000,
Right.
Come on.
And it's like, come on now.
Come on.
They basically telling you go get a man who got his shit together.
That's it.
That's it. You see what I'm saying?
And all they telling men-
and he treats you right.
Stop chasing women before you got your shit together.
Right.
That's it.
Which, once again, on that, let me say this too, because I agree with that, right?
Mhm.
But at the same time, that don't mean that you can't be dating, you can't be
No,
working
it
on
don't-
yourself.
It don't mean
You
that.
see what I'm saying? Because you have to have certain experiences already. And I'm not talking about sexual, I just mean experiences
In life, yeah.
on dating people, on how to treat a
deal-
woman.
Yeah, how to treat a woman.
You see what I'm saying? The things
How to
that women
deal- how to
like, the
deal with
things they don't
agitation,
like.
irritation.
Right.
How to get
Yes.
through an argument without being self-destructive.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly. Without because people use different tactics, right? So somebody tactic might be to walk away.
I'm gonna get you mad
and-
so we can have sex.
Well, that's okay. So the makeup sex is some people tactics, right?
Yes,
Some
that-
people
that is their
tactic
thing.
is to ghost you.
Yes.
I don't care how many times you call me, how many times you text me. I'm not gonna respond. That can, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you have to have those experiences in dealing with that, or because once you experience that, you start to understand that it all comes down to communication. It all
it.
comes down to communication. But if you ain't never had these experiences, you'll never know that. You'll never know what not to do,
Right.
what not to say.
Right.
You know how they be like, don't ask a woman what her weight is, or don't ask them. I'm just saying,
I
like,
know what you're
shit
saying.
like that, because those are triggered. Now, okay, I'm saying some people don't care, right?
Less.
I could care less about that as
If
well.
you
But
500 pounds, then I mean, you might be pretty at 500 pounds, but
if somebody like you, they like you, right? But I'm just saying, like, I was just giving an example
I know
of,
what
you know what I'm
you-
saying? If you ain't never know that, you wouldn't know not to do that.
Right.
right.
You see what I'm saying?
Ask a woman her age.
Yeah.
Actually,
Right. I would too.
How
I
old are
wouldn't
you?
care.
I'm 18. See, you're too young.
Right.
I can't. But see, age ain't number the number. But it is.
It's
a
on
number.
jail.
It's,
You know what I'm talking
it's
about?
jail. Like, prison for me.
Oh, so it's jail.
So
Wow.
it's jail. It ain't nothing but a number.
But it's crazy
10
because
years.
it's crazy because the way they look at it, they say she's born 10, 15, 20 years under you.
Mhm.
So you're 20, she's 1.
Right.
She's 40, you're 40, she's 20.
Right.
It becomes okay.
Yeah.
She's 40, you're 60.
Right.
It's even more
That
okay.
ain't
Yes.
okay. Not really. I mean, that's only in your eyes, but
That's in America's eyes, sir.
no, because I mean, what you gonna do with a 20-year-old if you 60?
I didn't say
No,
60.
he ain't say 60.
Oh,
He said,
I said when you're 20, she's just being born.
What
When she's 20,
he said
you're
20 year
40.
age difference. He just
20
give
years age.
Yeah.
When she's
okay.
40, you're 60. It's okay.
right.
Okay.
This 20-year
Age
gap is
difference.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, a 20 years
Yes.
gap.
But when she was 1, it wasn't okay.
No.
You see what I'm saying? Like that.
Nah, if you
The
only
20-year
had-
gap been the same the whole time.
Right.
right?
Yes.
But when she
When you turn 40, she just turned 20. It was okay for some people.
some people,
But I'm saying the age gap that never changed.
That's still rocking the cradle.
I would agree with that. That's
rocking the cradle.
pushing it, but
That's
you
real
see
pushing.
you see it happening a lot.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's the only way. That's the only way. Let me rephrase that. That's not the only way a young girl marries a high value man, but that's the only way she find one, unless she's dealing with somebody that's a professional athlete that's 20, just like her, with $100,000.
Ain't gonna happen.
So she marries the 40-year-old who's been in life a little longer. He might have $100,000 saved up.
He might not.
He might, right. But she has a better chance, unless he's an athlete, to find that.
That's right. That's right.
That's the message they've been preaching.
Okay.
Find you a high value man. You 20, he's 40, 60, 80. He might have $100,000 saved. He has enough life that he could have $100,000 saved.
What
You're
are they gonna do with all that
20.
money?
You're 20. She's 20. It's not possible unless you're an athlete. Basketball, baseball, football, soccer,
Or some type
some
of
boxing.
or some type of
Yeah, you got to be
yeah. Well, y'all, we appreciate y'all tuning in. You know what I'm saying? It was today's episode. Definitely check us out every Wednesday, every other Monday, where we cover topics like this, just like this, the ones you want to talk about. You know what I'm saying?
Just y'all.
Email it to us, man. You already know.
Leave it in the comments.
Definitely drop it
That
in the
being
comments.
said, I am your host, Just This.
I'm big on.
I'm your boy said, dang, see, it feel weird. He threw me off. He threw me off by saying my line. You know what I'm talking about? I'm your boy said, we out of time. Till the next time.
Screaming, let's talk.
Peace.